What's up, Facebook, family, and friends? I want to start off by first thanking my mom and dad for creating me. Thank you, mom and dad. Appreciate it. And what I want to talk about today is, well, I've mentioned before in some other little videos I was putting out about how we're all one mind and all you are is a different level of frequency than the next person. So I want to elaborate on that a little bit more. So all of us have awareness. And another thing, here's a disclaimer. Don't take anything that I say as truth. This is just my perception. This is me giving you my lens. So it's just food for thought. Anyway, my understanding or how I choose to look at things is that whether you're an animal, a human, part of nature, whatever, a sentient being or a being, one who has awareness or self-awareness or has the capability of becoming self-aware. Awareness within itself is the one thing that can't be touched. You can touch the body, you can touch a chair, you can touch another person, whatever. But the part of that person that you cannot physically touch is the real them, which is the awareness, which all of us are. We're all awareness broken down into billions and trillions of pieces as individual points of consciousness to experience ourselves through our interactions with one another. It's the same mind, but different rates of frequencies. Now, what causes the rate of frequency of which you vibrate at, or how you think, or how you perceive the world, or your beliefs, or whatever? What determines that is just your individual journey that you've been through up to this point in your life, from childhood to now. And you not knowing who you are, you allow the world to put all this stuff into your brain, all this data, all this programming, and they told you who you were, versus allowing you to discover who you were for yourself by not pouring all this garbage into your brain. All their beliefs and all their traumas and all their fears and all their likes and dislikes, they poured that into you against your will when you were a child. You were just soaking it up like a sponge. So how can you ever say you're really you when everything that you do is attached to a label or an emotion that someone else put on you? So, at some point in your life, you should have a moment or an opportunity to have the knowledge or at least the self-awareness to shed a lot of that. A lot of the garbage and the mental chains and a lot of the beliefs and all this crap, so that you can really get down to who you are. And who you are is not predetermined. It's where you choose to vibrate at. Where you choose to vibrate at is what determines your level of frequency, whether you vibrate high or you vibrate low. And you'll know what you vibrate at because you'll attract those things into your life. If you attract nothing but negativity and toxicity and just all kinds of negative shit, or at least what you perceive as negative, then that means that you're vibrating at that level of frequency because you're attracting that energy to you. You're nothing but everything is just a reflection of you. If you're vibrating high, or you're in a position or a situation or a circumstance where you feel like life is good, life is like heaven, it's peace, then you obviously are vibrating at a high rate of frequency because you're attracting that emotion and those experiences to you. It first starts with learning how to control your mind, or at least quiet it long enough for you to talk and say what you want to say to your mind. You should be giving your mind commands of how you want it to think and the thoughts you want to have. You should be taking charge of that. You can do that. You don't have to let your thoughts rule you. So I just want to keep it short and sweet. I'll try to break it down a little bit better if I can, but I just felt like I needed to put this out there for you guys. All right, thanks. Peace.